Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a Listen In with your girl, Wede. Hope everyone is doing good today. I am. All right, so like we always do, we have 15 minutes to just talk about stuff. Well, listen to stuff I want to talk about for a few minutes. So I appreciate you stopping by every time and check me out, check your girl out. That's good. I like that. It's getting me, motivated to keep doing this. I want to talk about education today. A trade, a skill. What kind of education do you have? Did you go to college? Did you get your master's? PhD? Is it just 4 years? Is it 2 years? Did you get your bachelor? And do you have a job in the degree you got? Are you working that job that you went to school for? Did you get student loans? Those are the words. And did you just went to or like a trade school? Did you learn a skill that doesn't require too much money to pay for school? What did you do? What did you? Well, from a basic, like we always do, go to the internet. Basic definition would be the process. Education would be the process of receiving or giving systematic instruction, especially at a school or university. Education can also be, viewed as a body of knowledge acquired while being educated. Definitely a lot of information about training in, in a particular field or subject. Education is the key to success. It might not just be you going to school or learning, getting the associate, bachelor, master, PhD, like PhD plus. It can be education for anything. You can learn a trade, you can learn a computer software for like a couple of months or a couple of years. It can be anything. Every day we learn, we educate ourselves, educate other people on different topics of life. But everyday education is so important. Knowledge is power. I'll tell you that. It definitely is power. It doesn't have to be in a traditional classroom. The internet that I love so much have so much information. You can just Google shit and you just find so many things that you can be fascinated about. And the thing is, once you Google one thing, another thing pop up, you're like, oh, I want to know this too. And another thing pop up, I want to know this too. I know a lot of people not ready into just sitting down, grabbing a book or a novel or just reading. But we are on our phone every day between Facebook, Instagram, social media, what's the thing? X now. I used to be Twitter. I know people still, people do Snapchat. So many of them. We do that all the time. And even though it might be like social media platform, those are very educational too. People that have a lot of knowledge, businesses, people that have skill and trades and they have things, they go on there, they talk about stuff, they show videos. People, YouTube, gosh, the University of all is free. It's affordable. If you want to pay for a premium subscription, check it out. Where you can be listening to your music and be watching it. Like you can do so many things on YouTube. People go out there and just put so much gems, so much good stuff on YouTube that you can learn. Do you want to know how to change your shower head? Go to YouTube. Do you want to know how to cut your grass? Go to YouTube. Do you want to know how to make a dish? Now, when you went to the restaurant, it tastes like shit. Now you want to make one at home. Go to YouTube. If you want to know how to do any kind of dish, any kind of thing, anything, DIY, oh God. So much DIY on that thing is missing. Where you can go out there and just find all this information. So much information we can find out. And that's education. Somebody, somewhere, put together a piece, what is a PDF that you can read, or is a PowerPoint that you can scroll through, or it's like a video that you can sit and watch or you can listen to. Not everybody have the time to just sit there and watch things. People can just sit there and listen. If you love audiobooks or you like books but you don't have the time to read, That's why I switched to audibles. I used to have time to read, now I don't. Life get busy, family, kids, life be lifing, and I just go on YouTube, listen to lots of music, or listen to a book, or you can subscribe to Audible, listen to book. So much educational stuff everywhere, so we can learn and not be naive and not be closed up and not understand about things. If you hear something, somebody say something, or somebody say they're from this country, and you want to know more about that person, especially when you try to interact with this person, you say, okay, I know this person is from this country. Let me Google where they are from, what they like how's life like. And then that will give you so much ease in having a conversation with that person, because now you get a little bit of knowledge about what they're from, or even if they're not from another country, about what they like. If that person talk to you, say, oh, I'm into this thing, you go Google that shit, and the next time you're talking, or even while you're talking to them, if they're not in front of you, if you're on the phone, or you can Google it and find out some information. The internet is undefeated. As always, very educational. People take so much time and post so much good stuff out there that we can go on and enjoy it. And actually learn some stuff. So many things you can learn from the internet. Education, people teaching all the time, free. You don't have to go to school to learn certain things. Yet some things are very skilled. You have to go to college for it. Some things are not. Like people said, college is not for everybody. People have the ability to learn and be good at that. Just something that just trade. And that's what we come into trade too. And another simple definition of trade would be a skilled job, typically one requiring manual skill and special training. And another general definition for a trade job would be any job whose a duty requires advanced training, skill gained through means of other than bachelor degree. You learn the skill. Some skills you learn, they make you so much money. Like you just went to high school, graduated from high school, went and learn a trade or a skilled job, however you call it, a vocation or something, and you come out with all this knowledge. And the thing about skilled job is the more years you put in, the more experience you have, the more you're going to get hired as a supervisor, as a leader, as a trainer, as a coach, to teach other people that same thing. So trade jobs do have a lot of money into it. You can Google search on the internet like we always do and find some kind of job that if you don't want to go to school or you want to learn something, or sometimes you're good at something, and you can just say, okay, this thing I'm good at, how can I get like a training certificate or get more skilled training for this thing that I like or I'm just good at naturally, so I can be able to work in this field. And you can be able to get a great job doing that skill thing without even going to college. So skill is very, very, very important too. These are all educational things. These are, as a skill, even having a skilled job, it's still, when you go into that classroom or online or whatever you're learning that thing, you still have to be taught. It's still the process of education. And the ultimate goal of education is just to help an individual navigate life and contribute to society once they become older. So while you're younger, from the day you could read up to the day you die, as you grow older, you get all these educational things you learn from school, you learn working with job, learn from other people, from word of mouth. And as you get older, you just be a great help to society. Now you have all this story, you have all these experiences, you worked this job before. You can sit there and talk to somebody for hours and just talking to them about your job, about what you learn, or life experience, about other things that you experience in life, things that people taught you, things that people talk to you about. You get to spread that good knowledge about something to your family, your kids, your loved ones, or just stranger you meet that interested in that thing that you have so much idea about. So education is so powerful. It's such a good thing that people are putting a lot of time and energy into, not just teaching it, coaching it, but also there are people that are willing to open their mind and learn and just better themselves, give themselves knowledge, and through knowledge you get wisdom and just understanding of life or whatever thing you're trying to learn. So education is very, very, very important. For me personally, when I was growing up, I wasn't like big in school, but I used to love biology. Math was just one of those things that it's just like I was one of those people that was just like, math is too hard. It wasn't really hard. It just needed some special skills or brain cells to get wrapped around that. But I used to love science. I love biology. I was in a science class because I loved science. And then once I graduated from school, I was like, oh, I want to become a nurse. I want to go to school. I like helping people. I don't know if it was influence for whatever reason or somebody influenced me. I know I had a neighbor that was a doctor, and I was just like, oh, this is great. I would love to be in the healthcare field too. So that was the goal. Out of high school, go to nursing school. That goal did not happen. When I came to America, I did start going to college with the intention of doing nursing at the end of my 2 years and transition to like a 4-year college thing. And then I was going to be able to be a certified registered nurse. That did not happen too. Life kept lifing. Family, kids, work, and everything else. And I was just like, I need too much time. I need time, energy. I can't split my time between going to school, working, having a kid, a family, and I was a wife too. It was not happening. I just got here, just got to America. It was not happening. It's one of those dreams that just didn't come into reality for me. And then I said, okay, what else can I do? I do want to get a degree. I do want to go to school and keep learning. So I asked myself, what do you like? And also, what are you good at? That when you go to school, it's going to be easy for you. That because I didn't have all this time to like study and just take time to study my lesson and be able to pass the class. So I said, okay, I like computer. I love being on a computer. When I get on a computer, it was easy for me. I did go to like my mom sent us to a computer school after high school for I think was it for a month or a few weeks or something. So I did get some computer knowledge, which is pretty good. In Africa, not a lot of people have computer knowledge, and I wanted that because I went to that school. It really opened my mind. It really gave me that passion that up to this day I still talk about opening a computer school in Liberia. I would love that. That's my goal. That's my dream. It's going to happen. Before I die, I'm going to have a facility where young kids or young adults can go and access the internet. The internet is too powerful for people all over the world not to have access to it, not to know how to navigate it, not to know how to take information from it, not to know how to use it as an educational tool to learn and grow. So I definitely would love to do that. So yes, I did a little bit of computer school. And I realized, I said, okay, I can do this. So I went to computer school. I got my degree in computer programming. I wanted to follow my education. But then I started doing my business. My business got successful. I was just like, okay, I'm making enough money and I'm too busy now. So I didn't go. I wish I did, but I didn't go. But yeah, so I ended up being getting a degree in computer instead of the nursing school I eventually wanted to go to. So education is so important. I love talking about things to people. Some people have so much ideas. Like my clients, they learn a lot, they experience a lot. I love getting some good gems, and people just spit in gems, like good resource and stuff that you can just learn from about the world, about just different things. They don't have to be math, science, and biology all the time for education to sound interesting. It can just be life experience, history, geography, like natural science, just like budgeting, spending, how to prioritize money and saving, all those little things. That's all educational tools that we all can use and learn from and be able to use in our future, or be able to teach somebody else and how to do what we do, or how to be a part of the educational system. Some people will want to be a teacher at a school, which is a very fulfilling job. Teaching these kids or teaching young people in community college or regular college is so fulfilling. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you took the time today to complete this segment. If you are listening to this, which means you did, I appreciate it as always. Thank you for stopping by and taking the time to listen to your girl. This is where I'm going to stop today for education. And I hope you take the time to be on the internet and just find things you love, or a book to read, or go back to school or something. All right. Thank you. Bye.